What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Late Show with Gray. How's everybody doing out there? I'm trying to get this mic here situated. And let me say hello to some of you folks in chat before we get started, as always. And a few announcements. I have a special guest coming in on Tuesday. We're going to do something fun towards the middle, maybe latter part of the evening before we wrap this up. And then we're going to jump into this topic about the supply chain and stuff that I've seen. And the reason I'm doing this video, because it's like, I just want to show you something. I have a video when I was at the store and a couple other things that people have referenced to me and was asking me, hey, did you notice this was missing? Do you know about this? And I was like, huh, interesting. So we're going to jump into that real quick. I'm going to back this up so I can say hello to you awesome people. I truly appreciate the support. I really do. For you folks that join me on these late shows and comment in general, you know what I mean? All right, so Mama Bear J15 is in the house. Harvey Black is in the house. On My Way is in the house. Cashew Gundit, good to see you. Let me see who else. We got Minuteman 69. Good to see you. All right. Who else do we got this wonderful evening? South Florida DCL in the house. Another neighbor of mine. Little Stumpy Corner. Good to see you. I've seen a couple of you folks jumping in the Discord. That's pretty awesome. TN Prepping Lady. Good evening to you as well. JT in the house. What's up, JT? Another fellow neighbor. We definitely got to get together one of these nights for dinner. Your fam and my fam, you know what I mean? Talked to the wife about it. She's really looking forward to it. River Rat is in the house. Peg Leg Prepper as well. Who else do we got in here tonight? Libby Lauderdale, Lady Jacqueline. Thank you so much for being here. Don't want to miss anybody. Stewart's Prepping, good to see you. Who else do we got? Valerie H, good to see you. Let me see Jan. Hey, Jan, how you doing tonight? Always good to see you awesome moderators hanging out in chat. I appreciate all the work you put into this. Hodges 1455, good to see you as well. We see Tim Spear is in the house. Thank you for being a supporter, brother. You see, who else do we got? Ordo is in the house. Evening to you as well, brother. And sometimes I say brother, and if I get it wrong, my apologies. Because sometimes it's hard to tell by a screen name and whatnot. Emperor's Kimberly, good to see you. Did I get you, little Miss Prepper? I hope I did. I hope I said hello to you. Elizabeth, good to see you as well. Chris Marie, hello. Scott, what is up? Oki Khan, good to see you as well. All right. Pinch Runner, hello. We will not have a normal supply chain for ages. I agree with you, my friend. Unfortunately, that's what we're going to be leading into. Let me see. Went out of stock on diesel exhaust fluid. My truck will not run. Rudy just did a good video on diesel. If you guys haven't seen that video, man, it's a scary fact, especially if you depend on diesel. Crazy stuff happening, folks. Crazy stuff happening. What's up, Dale? Good to see you as well. Sherry Leach in the house. Rena LaRue. Joyce. Little Alaskan home place. I think I might have got you, but I didn't. Hello again. Allison Sherman. Dobby, good to see you as well. Let me see. Evelyn. I guess I need to start wearing glasses, folks. Even though I have this big old screen, sometimes I have to squint. What's up, B Walker? Like 42. Hello. It's all hot. Right on. 100 per where I am, man. It was 102 with what they add the humidity here in my area. It definitely it's been nasty out. What's up, Snake Bite in the house? Little Lone Prepper, Dreams Acres, Van Roo, good to see you as always. Liz Chavez, JRC, Beretta Vandy, Dr. Eric Kessel, Michelle Duffy, hello. Thanks for the support. Kim's Rural Life, the Rio 7018, Mary Beth, Kaylin Strain, Rhonda Long, Kim's Rural Life, and the Alaska Prepper. I guess, you know, he's just having to sneak in here sometimes. Great video, by the way, brother. I watched both of them because they kind of led into both of them. Very important content there. Fluffy Otter, good to see you as well. Cindy Rice, Deb Woods, Pony Girls in the house, Sue Tampa. Bay is here. Flapping Wings, love the name. That's awesome. Mary Beth G, hello from Arizona. Welcome, Mary. Well, I should say Mary Beth. I don't want to cut your name short because some of you, most folks like to get called by the name that they put on here. Deb, I think I got you. Kathy M. I think I got everybody. I'm going to scroll all the way down to the end. You see here, Tara Smiles, Alien Prepper. Thanks for beaming down and hanging out with us. Hey, if any of you guys see, can you guys grab my attention if you've seen Colleen Rich in chat tonight. Sometimes she doesn't hang out in the late shows. I know she's there on Tuesdays. Hodges 1455. I truly appreciate that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Aki Drake, good to see you. Rhonda Henry. Did I get you, Rhonda Long? I had a Rhonda Henry and a Rhonda Long at the same time. All right. Is she in chat? Colleen Rich. Let me see if you're in chat. Colleen, you are in chat. Was almost late. No problem, Colleen. Can you please do me a favor, Colleen, and email me the information so I can send you that Blue Yeti that you won? I didn't get an email from you. If let me know if you did in chat. I'm going to try to keep an eye on you. Just type @GreyMan. Yes, I did or I didn't. I looked in this here. I looked in where is it at? I looked in this email here, graysgiveaways@gmail.com. I didn't see you because I need to forward that on to Blue Yeti to get you your prize out, your EB55. And I want to get that out to you. You did? Okay, Colin Rich. I will look at my spam folder just in case. What's up, Pastor McQuaddy? You'll probably never get notifications. They love to suppress. What's up, Jennifer Cruz? If you can, Colleen Rich, if you send it to that one, you can also send it to the GreyManPrepping@gmail.com too. I want to make sure I get that out to you, or at least get the information to them so that they can get that prize out to you, because that is a nice prize, and I want to make sure that you get it. Thank you, Yarn. I appreciate that. B. Walker says, Colleen is using B. Walker's mailing address. Oh, Karen Murphy says she loves the cup. A lot of people don't notice it, and it may offend some folks, but yeah, I'm always drinking their tears. You know what I mean? Oh, man. And folks, I don't want to get political, folks, too much, especially on the Thursday nights, because we are talking about a serious topic. But regardless of where you fall, folks, if you're getting valued information out of this, please don't, hate me for my point of view or my opinion on politics, because everyone is welcome. Everyone is welcome. No problem, Rudy. What's up, Billy? Billy, when are you going to email me back? I'm going to give you crap on tonight's live stream, Billy. You're supposed to email me back because you're supposed to be one of my guests. We can't do it this month. Now we got to do it in July. When will you be doing sweet potato progress video? Every 2 weeks streams. So I think I might do an update this week on the sweet potatoes. I'll let you know. I've been looking at them, keeping track of them. The bigger leaves wilted. The other ones, we got some new growth. So I will be doing an update. Right on, Jennifer. He is pretty good peoples. All right. Good to see you, Deborah. So happy I got my husband, Bill, to watch with you all. That's awesome, Deborah. Truly appreciate that. Let me see here. All right. So my guest this Tuesday night, if you feel like checking her out, and if you do happen to go check her out and watch one of her videos, some of you folks may even follow this person, but she's going to be a special guest on Tuesday night's live stream. If you happen to go over there, please let her know that Grey sent you, because I like to announce it kind of like a little bit of a few days in advance or a week in advance to the aspect. Well, it's be Thursday, Friday, a few days in advance, so you guys can go check her content out, check her channel out, subscribe if you like, and then come and join us on the live stream and get to know her on the live as well. Oh God, Rudy. All right, so let me share my screen so that you guys can see the channel that I'm talking about. And like I said, some of you folks may know her. Great content. She definitely deserves to grow. Her name is Casey Little Owl. Some of you folks may be familiar with her channel. Some great content here. A lot of stuff. She is into the body, mind, and spirit. A lot of medicinal plants information here. Good stuff, folks. Good stuff. You know what I mean? I've been watching her for quite some time. I reached out to her, and we plan to do it on this Tuesday coming up. So if you give her a chance, go ahead and check her out. That would be very kind of you. And then one last thing I want to do is touch on one thing for you members. I don't know if you guys are getting the notifications. I know we have about 50 members, somewhere around there, maybe 55. I put this in the community tab. And I know at least 16, 17, maybe under 20 of you have seen it. Maybe you're not interested in it, but I kind of just want to let you know that there is a members video up I posted 9 days ago. Don't know if you guys got the notification in regards to that. So I'm not used to doing member videos, so that's why I like to kind of like at least tell you guys. What's up, Julius Newman? Prep Rebel, good to see you. All right, folks. I want to I also want to show you. I had a Deacon. Everybody. Deacon left a great comment on the Opus 1800 solar generator review that I did Wednesday. I think it was. I had fun doing it. It was a lot of work, but I had fun doing it. What's up, Stealth Mode? Good to see you. But if you can, Deacon left a great comment, very knowledgeable. Thank you, Deacon, for that. It helped. I told a lot of other folks that were asking me similar questions in regards to that. And with your expertise, I think they went and checked out your comment. So I truly appreciate that, my friend. Janet Chambers, good to see you. All right. So let me do this here. I want to share you a little friend that happened to visit the garden the other day. I figured maybe you guys like this stuff before we get into the nitty gritty and, you know, the gloom and doom kind of stuff. Let me go ahead and add this here. And I learned how to mute the video before I add it. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and bring it up. I had a little guest it was in the shade house. It was my neighbors, and it came to Vitch. I did get a super chat. Oh, my apologies. I'll let you guys look at the little chicken. Dragon, thank you for the super chat, brother. GreyMan's newest project to make something similar to the running of the bulls, except it's going to be the running of the clams. Roger that. And thank you so much, Dragon, for your support, man. I truly appreciate that, brother. Every little bit helps. Every little bit helps. But yeah, as you're seeing on the screen, one of my neighbor's chickens came to hang out and, you know, help me out in the garden the other day. So I thought that was kind of cool. I thought I'd share with you folks. It's always nice to have little hope she left an egg for you. Right, Dreams Acres? That would have been awesome. She was there probably for several hours, hanging out, you know, checking things out in the garden. Went into the shade house, was eating some of the pumpkin seeds that I had there and whatnot. But pretty cool. Pretty cool. I was very happy to share my space with her. All right. Oh my God, Rocky, you almost made me choke on my coffee here. That's hilarious. Your thoughts on the Supreme Court ruling today? South Florida, they did a good job. I think the Supreme Court ruling today, they did a good job. They're supposed to be impartial to politics, and they're supposed to rule on constitutional law. So they did a great job. A win for the Second Amendment. And if you look at God, what's his name? I forget his name. I think it was Clarence Thomas. You know, it's constitutional law, folks. And I know that the crazy people the president went crazy. The VP went crazy. People on The View went crazy. The New York mayor went LA mayor. All these people went nuts. They just don't understand and comprehend the Second Amendment. And all gun laws do is affect law-abiding citizens. I'm paused because am I frozen, folks? I look like I was frozen for a second. Sorry about that. Moldy Soldier. Good to see you, Moldy. All right. I still can't wait to move out of New York. Peg leg, I can only imagine living in the city. Man, that's rough. B Walker, that's why I was asking for a minute with a buffer. Okay, we're back on. It looks good on this screen. That's why I keep the YouTube screen up. Yeah, I glitched. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. 5x5 at this point. Awesome. What's up, Teresa? I feel good to see you. All right, so I'm going to show you what prompted me to do in this video and explain what happened in this video. Because I had to stop and ask someone in the vicinity when I went to go get some things from the produce section at one of my local stores. Chicken barbecue, right, Gina? So let me share this little quick video with you and what prompted me to, I guess, do this topic this evening. I had something else planned and I just rethought it. I said, you know what, I'm going to change it up. And this is the produce section. And yes, it's pretty dirty. It's pretty dirty for the store. But this was my produce section. And I asked them what happened. So their reasoning for not being any produce, vegetables, bananas. I think there's a banana on the floor if anybody wants one, which I thought was weird. But they said they haven't received a truck in a couple of days due to some issues with the supply chain. So I was like, so it only took a couple days for all the produce to be wiped out in this store. I was shocked, folks. That goes to show how fragile our system is. A couple of days with no truck, and here we are, no produce. Crazy. All the produce was gone. There had a little bit of some of the box stuff, not the fresh produce, but the the prepackaged stuff on the wall to the left. But it was all gone. All the fresh produce was gone, or supposedly fresh. Blew my mind, folks. Blew my mind. Yeah, the banana, right? That I don't know. I still can't figure out the banana, why it was on the floor. Maybe someone was mad. Maybe there was a mad dash that I missed. Maybe there was like some sort of chaotic scene that I missed and people were throwing bananas at each other. I have no idea. Good to see you fly over. Hey, Karen Murphy and Kathy M. Let me see. Hubby is off tomorrow. Next week, no parts. $500,000 for work on the automobile. Thank you, Teresa. And that's crazy. And Cindy Rice, that it was not. That it was not. It was not. There's a local store here that I like to go to, and they have like whole good fresh produce. If I'm looking for something odd, I try to get things that are grown here locally. So there's a stand that I visit more so. But if we happen to be in that store grabbing something, I'll go to the produce section and see if there's anything that I might be missing that I want. You know what I mean? Something that I don't grow. What's up, North Cal? Good to see you. But yeah, that was pretty shocking, folks, to say the least, that just a couple of days without a truck bringing food to this store was empty for produce. I'm not saying that, they didn't get their produce in the next couple of days, which I'm assuming they did. What's up, Smiling Wolf? Good to see you, brother. Saw you pop it up in there. So what I'm going to show you today, folks, is instead of showing you a bunch of articles, I took the clips, little pieces of the article to kind of reiterate what I'm trying to say here on this live stream in regards to the supply chain, in regards to food, in regard to certain predictions that are being made, and all that fun stuff like that. I wanted to, what's up, D14? I agree. It's some folks, what was it? Some folks are predicting by late, no, is it July, August, wheat? I think they were looking at, let me see, we're in July, okay, July and August. So at the end of August, early September, where we're going to see a lot more disruptions into the food supply chain due to, we're going to see the folks harvesting crops and whatnot. Deborah, I agree wholeheartedly. This is definitely why we need to get prepping. The whole reason having these live streams is to talk with you folks. And how many people do we have in chat? We have 159 folks. So out of the 159 people, 3 of you are going to be lucky tonight because I'm going to do something special for you. Because, whatever YouTube pays me, I want to give something back to the community. So I'm going to do something that most folks probably need. Tim Spears says, speaking of the supply chain, I work in a foundry. We make big parts for water lines up to 24 inches. We were 2 weeks ahead. Now we are 4 months behind on the customers. Behind the customers are buying it up. Wow. 4 months behind. That's crazy. How many of you folks have heard of this situation? I had a lady tell me that when she went to the bank, now this can be critical for some of you folks out there. I don't know what banks this is happening to. She told me her bank, but I'm not going to put her information out there. But she said when she went to the bank, her husband lost his debit card. So she went to the bank to get a replacement debit card for her husband. They gave her a temporary, and she says, well, when am I going to get my other card? They said, well, this temporary, you're going to have to come back every 10 days or some weird thing that they told her where she's going to have to come back and get reissued a temporary or some weird thing like that. But they said, you won't get your actual card for 3 months. She says, what do you mean 3 months? It usually says 7 to 10 business days. She says, there's a problem with shortage of plastic and also the chips that go in the card. And I was like, wow, I didn't even know that was an issue. I just don't do banking like that as much. But I was shocked that banks are having issues issuing debit cards and stuff like that. Now, I asked a couple other people. Most people aren't experiencing it, but she did. So I just thought, I don't know if any of you guys are experiencing that. Maybe you don't lose your debit card, which would be the thing. D14 says Chase and BOA. Thank you. What's up, Alan? Good to see you. Beretta Vandy says, wife says, I'm special. All right. Touch with both hands. Right on. What's up, Dark Maga? Good to see you. Voodoo Queen. Thank you for joining us this evening. Better late than never, Voodoo. Are you doing all right, Voodoo? I haven't seen you in the Discord lately, or maybe I'm missing it. I don't know. I'm not in there as much as I should be. But what's up, Patricia, as well? Richard Moore, Rachel Atkins. I appreciate that, Rachel. Thank you so much. But anyways, let me go ahead and bring up what I want to show you. And like I said, this is, if I ever show you something and you guys have questions in regards to it, please don't feel free to email me at any time. Down below in my description, I have my email ways to reach me. And we'll go from there. So this is a combination of a bunch of different articles where I took tidbits out instead of showing you a bunch of different articles and we're having to look at the ads and stuff like that. First, I went over to the USDA. Nebraska has 2 counties designated natural disaster areas due to drought. Arizona has 2 counties designated natural disasters areas due to drought. And there's going to be a whole reason why I'm doing this. Or why I'm talking about this. I'm going to show you something. And then South Dakota has 2 counties designated natural disasters areas to drought. This is from the USDA dated June 18th, not too long ago. I'm saying you guys are active in Discord and on the channel. It's hilarious. Maybe I should put my chat up here so I can still see you guys. Great Lakes Canary, good to see you. I also just had that we are out of debit cards. They had a couple of sports ones left. They had to give me a new number. The fancy cards gets different numbers. Roger that. Thank you for sharing that, Great Lakes. So these are tidbits that I'm going to go over real quick. And then I'm going to show you a map of a situation that's brewing that a lot of you folks may be aware of because you live in some of these states. Anyways, the lethal and fear-inspiring Charlie Victor serves as a historic wake-up call, a vivid illustration that the national governments and international organizations are unprepared to manage the truly civilization-ending threats of nuclear weapons. The reason I'm bringing this up is because things are heating up over in Russia, Ukraine, and some other parts of that area. I'm not saying that a nuclear, now we're gonna have a nuclear exchange. Thank you, Jay Gabolos, for the super sticker. I truly appreciate that. What's up, Bougie Prepper? Good to see you. Deba, good to see you as well. Glad all you guys can make it because we're going to be doing some fun stuff here in a little bit after we get through the doom and gloom. But basically what this article was describing is that people are realizing governments and international organizations and all the things that you guys, that people, not us, but the majority of the populations depend on, that they were ill-equipped to handle something like the Charlie Victor. And anything happens to produce itself. Like you guys have seen the situation with Katrina, how that was an utter SHTF show, right? But this is being announced on other communities and other periodicals. All right, moving on to the next one. This is adding to this science, and this one is interesting, and I wanted to share it with you. Maybe we have 27 years, maybe we have a few months, but this was from the Doomsday Countdown website. I thought it was interesting. Because I was looking at a bunch of different things that I just wanted to share. It says, adding to this, scientists have warned us that we just have 27 years, very specific, until we are out of food completely. This means we are heading towards a food crisis. They have launched a doomsday countdown and say we have exactly 27 years, 251 days left as of Sunday, April 24th, which was back in April. I don't know how much credit this has. I don't know, specifically where they derive their information of. But I thought to myself, well, if we have 27 years, awesome. But if not, you know what I mean? Now's the time to prepare, folks. It's just interesting to see how people are putting a time on when they're, and in this article, I think I do have the article. I think I'll bring it up here in a second. But they're saying that no food. What they mean by that is there'll be no food at all on the planet. That's like 100 seconds to midnight kind of situation, that there'll be no food left. Just imagine that 27 years from now. Hopefully things will be resolved, but you know how that goes. Anyways, moving on to the next one. London, England. World wheat markets are at their highest price level since 2008 as reduced supplies held back by the conflict in Ukraine, because you know that everybody's blaming that situation, a move by India to limit shipments abroad, and the weather, notably the heat wave affecting Western Europe a few weeks ahead of harvesting, tightened the market amid strong demand. A lot of people have been watching what's happening in the UK. We've been watching what's happening here in the US. A lot of between the heat and the weather and whatever, if you want to call it global conflict, I'm assuming it does have some factors to play in there, but so does our government. there's ways to resolve things, at least from my perspective. Anyways, it says the next one says, according to the United Nations Food and Agriculture Organizations, the FAO, which published a cereal price index on June 6th, international wheat prices rose for a fourth consecutive month, up 5.6% in May to an average of 56.2% above their values last year. So they've jumped almost 56%. So almost 60%. The price of wheat has jumped. Their value last year only 11% below the record high reached in March 2008. Do you notice that there's a thing going on with this March 2008 situation? Anyways, moving on to the next one. I kind of want to move through this quick because I can't see you guys and what you're saying. U.S. farmers are hamstrung when it comes to filling the gap in food production. First, there's a historically lousy weather. 35 states, or 61% of the total acreage of the lower 48 states, were in drought last week, and we're going to touch on that. According to the government calculations, extreme or severe dry conditions persist from the Pacific coast into the west to as far as Louisiana and Arkansas in the east. And then to finalize this, then there's the availability. Then there is, you can tell I'm tired, folks. Long day at work. Then there's the availability of land. Farmers in places like the U.S. and Brazil are already farming as much as they can. Agriculture requires long-term planning far ahead of planting season, and companies and organizations purchase foods months, if not years in advance. Direct contracts with suppliers are giving growers even less leeway on what crops to raise. So basically, governments are telling them, this is what you're going to do. This is what you're going to grow. Whatever organizations run these things. Again, I can refer back to Rudy's video. There's a lot of hands in some of these organizations that run the world pretty much. Anyways, where was that? That's why ending the global food shortage is far from as simple as American or Brazilian farmers planting more wheat or corn. So what they're saying in this is that even if we were to plant more, there's still going to be a global food shortage. It's right there, folks. Global food shortage. I'll even zoom up on that right there. Global food shortage. I hate people that always say that it won't happen here in the United States. I thought I had one other. Yeah, here we go. So let's look at this map real quick. I want you to look. So what I did is I tried to combine this. I was hoping it would show up on the screen, right? So to the left, we have the U.S. drought monitor, and to the right, we have our agriculture. So you can see where the drought is, and you can see where our agriculture is and how that's affecting what we're growing here in the United States. Now, you can see some spots are doing well. Here in Florida, we're doing well with no drought. Matter of fact, we're expecting rain tomorrow. But you can see a big swath of a lot of the beef on there. Let me see, milk from cows, cattle, and calves. Where we said we have a little bit of a abnormally dry area in Alaska where they have aquaculture. Nevada produces other crops and hay. California, which we know that's a big situation. Fruit and tree nuts and berries. Washington State is also fruit, tree nuts, and berries. But Idaho is milk. But you can see that Arizona is aquaculture, which I would have never thought. But we're always learning. But I wanted you to notice that big swath of the drought and that big. And if you look at, matter of fact, I can just use my mouse. I don't know why I'm trying to point to it. But right there, if you compare this here and you can compare this here, where that drought is affecting. I thought it was pretty interesting to say the least. All right, so let me drop this down and get into chat. Rachel Atkins, I see that just popped up. Fermentation is awesome. Great for gut health and gut flora, especially if you like the fermented foods. What is Arizona? Arizona, it said it's aquaculture. I know, B. Walker, you're trying to mess with me. But fish, that kind of stuff like that. What's up, Angela? Good to see you. Stealth mode, thank you. And that's what I was trying to show, because I thought about it. If I brought up one map and then brought the other map, people wouldn't see what I'm trying to say. So I wanted to combine both maps so that you can see of how much of our country is in drought and how is it affecting our agriculture here in the United States. And it's almost to the point, like I said, everybody knows as we approach the fall of this year, we're going to be dealing with some serious situations. When the farmers say, hey, this is all we have come fall, I think that's when we're going to see a lot of, we can say SHTF scenarios. And what I mean by that is people are going to be freaking out. And what my main concern is, if there is not enough supply and people still want to buy the food that they normally buy, regardless of the price they're paying for it, A, they're going to pay a lot more for it, and B, there's going to be less of it. So that's my big concern, and that's when people start to do things that they normally don't do. What's up, Moonface? Good to see you. How are you doing? Fall is definitely going to be the real start of it all. Buckle up. I agree, Survival Buzz. You know, Survival Buzz, I've been watching your videos. I've been enjoying them, man. I guess I need to leave a comment so you know I watch the videos. You're always popping up in my feed, which is good. I'm getting notifications for your channel. I don't want to eat crickets and June bugs. I hear you, Ethel. Did Gray freeze up? Joyce, from my view, I look fine. Mama Bear J15 says, I never got notified. I need to watch the replay on what I missed. I appreciate that, Mama Bear. Hey, do you think aquaculture may be hydroponics or water for California? Well, B. Walker, from my understanding, I could be wrong. I think California gets most of their water from Colorado, the Colorado River or something like that. I might be wrong, but I know they get their stuff from that area somewhere. Cricket legs, yeah, that would be. Oh, Gene, that would be nasty. Let me see. Peter Rouse says Cargill uses nano graphene to track the food supply, maybe also track the consumers. Quite interesting. Polio is bad. 2 cases of polio is what I heard. I'll have to look into the polio situation. Put on your dehumidifiers to collect water. Good point, D14. What's up, Tina West? Good to see you. What's up, Mark? All right, so let me go back in my folder here to make sure that I wanted to make sure that I went over what I wanted to go over. Oh, and I do have one other slide. I guess let me bring that up, and then we'll get into chat and a few other things. This is the national current conditions. What I mean, the main thing I want you to pay attention to is this right here, 168.7 million. All right, now it's dropped a little bit, very slightly, but we're not even in July and August yet. But anyways, 168.7 million acres of crops in the U.S. are experiencing drought conditions this week. That's a huge thing, folks. It says 39.84% of the U.S. and 45.38% of the lower 48 states are in drought this week. 94.3 million people in the U.S. and 90.2 million people in the lower 48 states are affected by drought this week. That seems redundant, but anyways. And it says 33 U.S. states are experiencing moderate drought or worse this week. 6 states are up since last week and 2 states up since last month. I think we're going to see more of that. And I'm going to keep track of that, and I'll bring it back up down the road. Good point, Passamaquoddy. What's up, Odessa? So glad Minnesota has over 11,000 lakes, right? Janine, I agree. We're doing pretty good in Florida. No drought index for Florida. We're going to get some rain. It's been hot. It's been humid. Like I said, the heat index today was 102. And I think we got a couple days of rain coming through the weekend. So that's always I love it when it rains because the plants love rainwater. For some reason, when my plants get rained on for a day or two, they just brighten up more than when I give them water. The Redneck Prepper is great. That crops for next year. No, that's currently Redneck Prepper. That is currently what's going on. Good to see you, Mary Beth. Thank you, Katie Bennett. I appreciate that. Angela says it's dry around here, but they got the fields planted and they're growing. That's good, Angela. Good to hear. In the dark red on the map, extreme droughts here. Yeah, JRC. Yeah, and that's why I like hearing from you because you're right in the heart of it. Empress Kimberly says food shortage talks makes me hungry. You know, Empress Kimberly, I don't know if anybody wants to know this, but before I got on the live stream, the wife cooked some really good steaks this evening. Flyover states, that's one of my my ideas down the road is to get a spot out in the Ozarks. I hear it's very nice out there. Mike Stiles says, Gray, do you spray the leaves or just water the roots? Mike, when I do my watering, strictly at the bottom, at the roots, my concern is mildew, mold, stuff like that. I don't want to get the leaves burnt in case it's a sunny morning and they haven't dried out yet. So I always water right down at the roots. Nitrogen fixes from the rain and plants love it. Thank you, Pony Girl. Good night, Survival Buzz. Thank you for hanging out with us for a bit. So Let me just double check that I don't have anything else stuck in here, because sometimes I hate when I forget stuff. No, that's it. All right, cool. Now, what I want to ask you folks, I was listening to the President of the United States. I know it's crazy. I was listening to him talk. I was listening to the current administration make some statements. What is her name? I don't know, Jean Pierre or whatever her name is. And they all said that the economy is doing great. I think that's an absolute lie to you, the American people. So what I want to do here is, we have 202 people in this chat, right? Right on, Smiling Wolf. Those are great, Ordo. What I want to do here is, I want to run, you guys have seen it before. Magic will do it a lot, but I want to run a poll. And it's a simple poll. It's a yes or no kind of question poll. You know what I mean? I want you, the American people. Did I not do that? Okay, here we go. I want to hear from you, the American people. Is the economy doing great? I want to ask you, the community members, is the economy doing great? Now, I want you to answer honestly. I don't want you to, just to say yes because I'm telling you so, or, that's what the channels are telling you. Thank you, Pinch. I appreciate that. I want you guys to answer honestly. What do you think? Do you think the economy is doing great? I have my opinion, and everyone. That's why I want to say I want everyone to be entitled to your opinion, because I want to hear from you, the viewers, because I want an honest opinion. I want an honest poll. Everybody's saying no. We'll let the poll run for a few minutes. So, folks, for you folks that have been hanging out with me and hanging in here and dealing with me, I agree with you, Deacon. I want to do something for you tonight. It's a late show, you know what I mean? And I love to give back to the community. Sorry, I was looking at my monitor and had something pop up. And so what I want to do is, I want to give away 3 $50 gift cards. Now what you do with them is your choice. If you want to go buy some food, amazing. If you want to go buy some gas, might be helpful. $50 might get you a half a tank these days, depending on your vehicle. Or if you just want to get something nice for a loved one. Deba do, sorry. Well, actually, yeah. Well, I'm gonna let that one slide, because you try to do it. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Yarn. I didn't know how to handle it. Never saw the economy this bad in over 65 years. Thank you, Jan. So, so what I want to do is, I want to 3 lucky winners tonight. We have 217 people in chat. 3 of you, I want to give away $50 gift card. Now, when you email me at graysgiveaways.com, or Grays Giveaways, just tell me if you want a Visa gift card, if you want an Amazon gift card, whatever type of gift card that I have access to, I'll get it out to you and mail it out this Tuesday or Wednesday. All right? Don't you know? No problem. Look, folks, whenever, YouTube pays me a little bit that they do, and I just like to give it back to some of you folks, because you guys are extremely supportive. You guys watch my content. You like the content. You drop comments. You spend your time here with me for an hour on a live stream where Gray just rambles on sometimes. Some of the stuff might be educational. Some of it might be redundant. But I appreciate your support. And that's why I do things like this, to be honest with you. It's just the way I like to do it. Thank you, Lisa. So, and I wish I could give 223 people the gift cards, but I'm going to do 3 of them. Basically, the wife said, the wife is like, you're doing 3, don't be doing more. I'm watching you. So she's probably watching me. She's very silent, though. Thank you, Annie. All right, so we're going to do it like we normally do. I'm going to draw 3 people. And what can I think of? I want to think of what could I use for the term. I know some of you guys are writing different stuff in there. Oh, let me get the StreamYard giveaway tool up so I can pull this up here. Oh, man. You guys are awesome, folks. I truly appreciate you. I really do. And this is why I like to do things like this. Yeah, we'll use something simple. So remember, folks, when I bring this up and you put this keyword in, it only counts one of your things. So you only have to do it one time. And we're going to draw it 3 times. It's a very simple. It has to be all caps. So just like how you see it on the screen, it's just like how you are going to put it in chat. I just think this is one of the most honest ways to do giveaways because it's random. So I'm going to get my pen and paper ready so that I can write down the names. And I also screenshot to make sure that I don't mess up. So let's share my screen. The keyword for tonight is gas, because some of you folks might need this card for gas because of the way the economy is. But food, gas, you just want to get something for someone that you care about, anything like that, folks. I just want you, whatever you want to do with that $50 is your choice. Like I said, whatever you choose, if you want an Amazon gift card, you want a Visa gift card, whatever you like, folks, it's my pleasure to try to help some of you folks out there. I really do care about my viewers. I really do care about my community. So this is my way of trying to say thank you for being here. All right, I'm gonna let that. We'll start collecting because we have what 228 people in chat, and we got 63 entries. So I'm gonna let that marinate there for a second. The reason marinate came up is because I had that great steak from the wife this evening. But if you're a moderator, if you're another content creator, everyone is welcome to join. Yes, you, Rudy, if you're still watching, Rudy, yes, you can win. I've won multiple things from you, brother. You can join as well, my friend. It'll take a little longer to get to Alaska, but you know, at least the postage won't be that bad on a gift card. And the reason I like doing the gift cards is just because then you can choose what you want to spend it on. You know what I mean? There's some of you folks out there that are struggling. Maybe you're just $50 shy of something that you need to get one of your preps. Whatever it may be, I hope that this will help 3 of my viewers out this week coming. You know what I mean? Like I said, whoever wins, I will mail them out, like I said, Tuesday or Wednesday. And it'll probably take a few days to get to you. However, the snail mail moves. And it's just a way, again, for me to say thanks for you guys being here. And I wanted to do it early enough where I wouldn't forget at around the 40, 45 minute mark. So we got 94. I'm going to give it a couple more minutes and then we're going to start drawing. Oh, man. And I'm sorry, folks, if I seem a little drained. It's just today was just a crazy day at the shop, along with the heat and everything else like that. I've been kind of exhausted the last couple of days. And I'll be honest with you, I met someone today at the shop, and I was watching YouTube, and he said, "Are you into emergency preparedness?" And I said, "Yes." And then we got in the conversation about YouTube and what I do on YouTube. And we had a great conversation. And I said, "Man, if you ever want, I would love to have you on my show." He has a great mindset and very knowledgeable on a lot of different topics, even things that I weren't aware of. I was just very impressed with the conversation we had. He just came in to buy a couple of things, and we ended up chatting for about an hour. All right, so we got up to 107. So I'm going to go ahead and draw the first winner. Good luck to every single one of you folks out there. 108, awesome. 109. And don't worry, we're going to draw 3 times. This is going to be the first draw, and then we'll redraw 2 more times. All right, let's do it. Let's see who our first winner is. Good luck to everyone, please. Great Lakes Canary. Congratulations, Great Lakes. Great Lakes Canary. Now, I guess I should put this on the screen so you guys know where to email me at. To send me so I know where to send this at. Because if not, I won't have an idea. But anybody who wins tonight, go to graysgiveaways@gmail.com. I'm always looking here because I'm looking at the screen to claim your prize. Let me know if this is Great Lakes Canary, whatever name that you want to use. You don't have to use your real name if you want, and where you want me to send this to. So congratulations, Great Lakes. All right, now we have 110 entries. We're going to draw 2 more times. All right, here we go. Elizabeth. All right, Elizabeth, congratulations. And I always see you in the chat, Elizabeth. So I love when I see names that are very familiar to me winning. So don't forget, Elizabeth, please email me at graysgiveaways@gmail.com. All right, so we got 111 folks in there. I just want to make sure no one else is going to enter. We're going to draw this one more time. I'm just looking to make sure that nothing's going to change. All right, let's pull this off. Let's get this last winner drawn. Sometimes, folks, you just got to be nice and give back to you folks that, help support us. Rena LaRue. All right, Rena. And I always hope that, I love to hear when folks say, I've never ever won nothing on YouTube. Thank you, Gray, because it's awesome when they win something. And because I know how it is. I love to participate in giveaways myself. I truly enjoy it. All right, Rena. So we have Great Lakes Canary, Elizabeth, and Rena LaRue. Our 3 winners tonight. I want to say thank you to everyone for participating this evening. And this is what this is why I love about the community is everybody is very supportive of whoever wins. Now, folks, don't forget, if I can get some of the bigger channels out there to let them know that Gray's going to be doing a giveaway. So as soon as we hit 20K, don't forget that Gray's going to be giving away 1 pound of silver away to the community. Now that's going to be broken up into 16 silver eagles. So there's going to be 16 winners that night. We're getting close, folks. I think we're about 4,000 subs away. The growth is there. We're getting there. But I want to keep that instilled in some folks. If you guys want to share that out and let other people know and get people to join the channel, 1 pound of silver, 16 silver eagles will be given away. Now, I know it's a little over 1 pound when you look at troy ounces and stuff like that, but that's going to be my 20K celebration. I mean, who knows? Maybe I'll have some guests on there. Maybe I'll do something else, but I think that will be really fun because you guys know I love silver. I'm a silver hog. So it's about time that Gray gives some silver away, right? Idaho Mike, yes. For some of the folks that have been watching me for a long time, God, what was it? We did that 10,000. When I hit 10,000 subscribers, I did an awesome giveaway then too. We had a lot of fun that night. Yeah, Daniel, as soon as we hit 20K, I think we're at 15.8, somewhere around 15.8, almost 15.9. It's getting close. So that would be about 4,100 subscribers. I know it seems like a lot, folks, but it'll get there. It'll get there. Looks like we have 3 Amish people in here. Oh, yeah, let me end the poll and see where we're at. I'm a silver addict as well. That's awesome, Brian. Thank you, Snakebite. Yeah, I'm in no rush. It'll get there eventually, but I like to kind of throw that out there. So that something to look forward to when we hit that, because I know my viewers will hear me say that, and then when I hit 20K, someone will be like, "Hey, Gray, it's time to give away that silver." All right, so let's go ahead and end this poll. The results of the poll are, it should pull up, wouldn't it? We had 181 people vote. The economy is doing great. 96% of people said the economy is not doing great, and 3% said yes. Regardless of how you voted, thank you for participating in this, because I really wanted to hear from you, the American people. And I know we have folks from overseas as well, and they're being hit, their economies. If you look at Germany's economy, if you look at the UK's economy, and so on, a lot of people are dealing with tough times right now. And outside of the US, I'm just, I was focusing in on our economy, but thank you for all 181 votes. The majority of you kind of concur with me that the economy is just horrible. And maybe some people hit the 3% just for fun. Brian, it could be. Maybe some people are wealthy. Maybe some people don't get the gist of it. Maybe they're not seeing the same things that we do. It's like, when I have a conversation, sometimes I'll have a conversation with certain people and they might not agree with what I'm saying, but we're still friends and we're still able to have that conversation, regardless if they if they believe in what I'm saying or if I believe in what they're saying. But we can have a great conversation moving forward and still remain friends and still have more conversations down the road. No one is perfect. No one's going to agree with everything I say. I'm pretty sure there's people out there that hate my name. As soon as they hear all that GreyMan guy, I hate him. And there's a lot of people that say, "Oh, Gray, I love him." You know what I mean? It's social media. It's a personality that some people may not like or like. You know what I mean? I do the best I can here on this platform and try to inform and educate my viewers. And I have fun doing it. I love doing my gardening stuff. I love doing the live streams. I love doing the reviews. and all that fun stuff like that. B Walker, that I think that the housing situation is going to get a lot worse as we move through it. B Walker, I appreciate that. I love you too. What was I going to say? I don't know how many of you folks watched that review video I did on the Opus. Let me see. Dreamsaker says if they don't like you, they have a mental disorder. Janet says, "What's not to like? That's silly." Dr. Eric Kessel says, "We love you, but in a manly way." Right, brother? I appreciate that, B Walker. I really appreciate you guys. You guys are, this is the whole reason why I do this, is because of the love of the viewers here on the channel in the Grey community. I'm just very proud that to be a person in the community that has helped build this and bring some folks together. Right, Viv B? Gotcha. I saw that pop up there. Oh man, Dragon, thank you so much for the super chat. We are all winners tonight because we got to spend time with each other. Dragon, that's a good way to put it. That's awesome, Dragon. I like that. That is and the Joe info. I don't know how you do that, man, but it's pretty cool. Cindy Rice says that the Opus looks great. What's up, Ghosty? What I wanted to say on that is I have 3, maybe 4 other. Let me see, 1, 2. Maybe 3 other ones that I'll be doing reviews on. And I hope you guys don't get sick of these reviews, but here's my goal. By getting all these very different solar generators per se, I want to eventually compare all of them. I want to do a big comparison video. Let's say a few 500 watters, maybe some 1,000 watters, maybe some 2,000 watters and bigger, and start comparing them against each other and doing testing like that, because I think it's beneficial to work with multiple companies, because maybe there's a company we're unfamiliar with, but they have a great product. A lot of us only know like the big names. We know Blue Yeti, we know EcoFlow, we know Duracell, we know certain companies, but believe it or not, there's a lot of other great companies out there that sometimes maybe their product is just as good, but they don't have the same name recognition. But it can save you bucks down the road if that's something that you're looking to get into. Prep Rebel, I thank you for that. I appreciate that. Ann Palmer says, I enjoy your videos, but my favorite video of yours is the Ladybug release. I appreciate that, Ann. I had fun doing that, Ann. And the Ladybugs are still there. We have an abundance of Ladybugs lately, because I don't know if you guys saw that video where I was showing you the war between the aphids and the ladybugs. The ladybugs have now got a leg up per se, or a wing up per se, and they're beating down those aphids naturally. Because my question is if I didn't have any other thing to use to get rid of aphids other than washing them off or cutting that part of the plant out, will predatory bugs do the job if that's all you had to work with, in the garden? Because I think about this, in my eyes, Fluffy Otter, I have something coming in July that you might be interested in. So stay tuned. Where was I? Ladybugs, bug stuff. But they're doing well. I can't remember what I was going to say. My apologies. Janine says, lithium iron battery with the sine wave preferred for the solar. Yes. The lithium iron phosphate is the go-to battery chemistry for what you want. The old lithium batteries do not last anywhere near the way these do. Now, you got to be watchful. If you're going to be buying stuff, you'll see some of the regular old school lithium solar generators or power packs, wherever they like to call them. They'll be a lot cheaper. So make sure if you're going to invest any money, especially a couple of $100s of your hard-earned money, that you look this stuff up, you research it as best you can. That's why when these folks send me these products, some of them may not be good. I don't know. Anybody who watched me do the Opus review saw that hiccup that I had. Come to find out, I learned a little bit more about why it did that. Being in eco mode, I think someone had mentioned that as well. But there was a little bit moisture on the plug because I had it sitting on the counter next to the Opus, and I forgot that there was some moisture there from a cup. So that might have set it into protect mode, because it's supposed to be able to detect those issues so that it doesn't destroy your device. So it did what it was supposed to do. Once I reset it, cleaned everything up, and plugged it back in, we were good to go in regards to running that AC. Now, one thing some of you folks may not have gotten, what's up, Jelton? Hope did I missed something. Oh, I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. What's up, Mary Beth? That are aphids the minor bugs that those are leaf miners, Mary Beth. Leaf miners. They're the ones that kind of leave the little trails in your leaves. Right on, Don. I got a few more minutes, Don. You're good. Hopefully everybody got that email there down. Great Lakes, Elizabeth and Rena. You can email me at your earliest convenience, please. I'm going to go ahead and remove that so we can not be staring at that. Where are we at? Bring on the 1800S collapse. It's time for the Crusades. Right on. Rudy, that was very kind of you. And you didn't have to do that, brother. I have a feeling I know why you're doing that, but thank you, Rudy, for that. So I appreciate that, Rudy. And so it looks like we're going to be giving away another $50 gift card for you folks. And you can thank Rudy the Alaska Prepper. If you guys aren't subscribed to Rudy the Alaska Prepper, what are you doing here? You need to go subscribe. So please, someone drop Rudy's link to make sure, because most people should know who Rudy is at this point, but go subscribe. Phenomenal content, folks. And not only just that he's a great content creator, but he is a good person with a great heart, and he does a lot for his community as well. All right, so I'm going to pull that back up, and let's do that giveaway again. Let me see. I got to type that back in and bring that screen back up. So everybody thank Rudy from Alaska Prepper for another $50 gift card. I appreciate that, brother. All right, let's open this up. I don't know why it's named that, but anyways. Oh, man. So if everybody could, did I spell that right? Hold on. Okay. So anybody who's still here, put the word GAS, gas. I'm going to share the screen now so you guys can see that. You guys are getting another opportunity to win a $50 card. So go ahead and pull that. Everybody type in the word gas, all caps. Rudy, you know I love you, brother. I appreciate everything you do for the community, as well as being a friend. Thank you. It's a great way to wrap up the live stream, right? We got 86 entries. I know we had 110 or 112 last time. So everybody, please get this in. If you're still here, we have 218 folks in chat. I'd like to see at least 200 entries, but some folks don't want to get entered. Some people don't want to give out their address or any of that kind of stuff like that. So I understand. But $50 is $50. And I'm going to have to put that so whoever wins this will know where to email me at just in case. So I'm going to let that marinate there. So how is everybody doing out there in general? Like, are you guys got your gardens going by this point? Is anybody doing any harvesting? Have you got your first harvest done? Are you guys having any bug issues, things like that? Because I love to hear from you, the viewers, and so that we can help each other. Maybe these are some of the issues that I've ran into myself. Maybe it's a bug that I've dealt with, like the squash bugs, the vine borers, the leaf miners, the green worms that love to infect. There's a name for them, the little green worms that love to eat cucumbers. Matter of fact, folks, we just planted some okra. It's been hot, so they're not doing as good as they should. But okra loves heat, but it also loves water. So we took the little seedlings and we transplanted them into another 50-gallon. We have okra. I think we have 6 okra plants, green okra. What I'm looking to do with the garden moving forward, and a lot of the research that I'm putting into this, is what type of plants and vegetables, fruits, vegetables, and all that stuff like that are heat tolerant, and drought tolerant. Because I want to be able to grow the strongest stuff there possibly is. Now, like sweet potatoes, I'm in love with sweet potatoes because I love sweet potatoes in general, but they are a tropical plant or a tropical crop that you can grow, and they're very, very easy to grow. And like I said, some of you folks know that I dropped that sweet potato video, and we'll be doing, every couple of weeks, we'll be doing a follow-up on that until harvest time. All right, so we got 124 people in there. Let's go ahead and draw this. Again, thank you, Alaska Prepper, for making this possible. 125, that is awesome. All right, here goes nothing, folks. 126, get it in while you can, folks. 10, 9, 8. All right, here we go. Let's pull this last giveaway winner. Thank you all for participating. I truly appreciate it. This is what community is, folks. This is what community is. Shawnee. All right, Shawnee. Congratulations on winning the $50 gift card. Again, like I said, it's your choice. You want an Amazon gift card, a Visa gift card, if you want an American Express gift card, if you want a gift card specifically to Target or anything that you want, you let me know and I'll give I'll give you a $50 denomination of that gift card. So please email me at graysgiveaways@gmail.com. I don't know if you need to do that, Shawnee. You could always watch the replay too and screenshot it. Whatever works best for you. And just email me there. I truly appreciate it. It's been a fun night. I love stuff like this. It's been a fun night. Right on, surviving Biden. Hey, Odessa, I didn't see you there. How you doing? Mama, how do I? Julius Newman, good to see you. Carol, yes, save your seeds. I save all my seeds. You know, real quick before we wrap up the live stream, B Walker, you're hilarious. Everything that comes out of my garden, I reuse. So, and anything that I buy from the store, I reuse. Banana peels, I soak those banana peels and kind of make a banana peel tea, and I use those in the garden. And then when I take the other stuff, I'll use that in the composting, the eggshells, the coffee grounds, any scraps, and then all the seeds. I pull all the seeds. Some of those seeds might not be viable, but some of the seeds will be viable. I proved that this year because some of the seeds that I saved from last year, I used this year. All my purple hall peas were from seeds last year that I harvested. The ones that we didn't eat, I kept a few to the side to grow this year. And they did great. We harvested, wow, we have so many beans. Oh, by the way, folks, I'm probably going to be doing something different. The Cherry 100 tomatoes are pretty much getting to the end of their cycle. They've been producing, I think we last time we counted, we had 223 Cherry 100 tomatoes. We've dehydrated them. We've made salsa. We put them on salads. We've done everything with them this year. Next year, we're going to get more into canning. Maybe even this year during the wintertime, I may get into canning once we get into the new place. I'm going to try another plant. It's called a Cherry 1 million. Never used the plant. It's about this big so far. I'm letting it kind of get a little bit bigger, and then I'm going to transplant it and cut down one of those Cherry 100s, and amend the soil, add some more nutrients, get it all prepped up, and we're going to try to grow a Cherry 1 million tomato plant. Who knows what the thing will turn out to be. My bells and chili peppers are mine from last year. That's awesome, Lori D. Let me see. Good night, Kaylin. Julius Newman, that would be a good idea. I'm looking at Carol. Yes, that's exactly what happened, Carol. The cherries, they're probably about 9 foot if I was to pull them up. I have them wrapped around my trellis. I don't know if you've seen my videos. And they've grown all the way up, and then they went around the trellis, and then they met with the purple hall piece, and they kind of integrated with each other. They're kind of like beneficial to each other. Good night, Cindy. That's awesome, Lori. I got the wife harvested some of those peppers that what are those hot peppers? I can't remember. Habanero peppers. She's been having it's been a very heavy producer. And she made what did she do? She made some a vegetable stew. She likes to saute vegetables and stuff. And then she's also going to make some chili powder. Thank you, Idaho Mike. Good to see you, Evelyn. I see you popping in there too. Is that an indeterminate when they grow that tall? Yeah, it's a hybrid. I know some people don't like hybrids. I get it. But I like experimenting with growing stuff, and it is an indeterminate. So it'll keep on growing and growing and growing. But it's had a battle with the heat. It's had a battle with bugs. I've gotten a lot out of it. You figure I paid, what did I pay for those seeds? I think $1.29 for those seeds. And so far I've harvested over 200 tomatoes. So you can see how cost effective that is. Matter of fact, I wish I would have got it on camera, but we harvested one of our German Queen. Is it German Queen? I think it's a German Queen tomato. And also we had another heirloom tomato that we harvested the other day, and that was huge, but the wife wanted to cook it up. I appreciate that, Minuteman. All right, folks. It is over an hour. I want to say thank you to everybody that's hung out with us this evening. Congratulations to all the winners. Truly appreciate you guys taking the time to hang out with me and listen to me ramble on as usual. Thank you for your time. If you want more Grey while I'm out, because a lot of you folks know I take Friday and Saturdays off, go check out the playlist. Check out some of the old videos. I have some good content out there. At least I think so, from the feedback that I get from you, the viewers. And maybe you'll find something that might be informative and helpful to you. Also, Moz, thank you for doing what you do. And like I said, we had a rock star in the chat tonight, which is the Alaska Prepper. If you haven't known who the Alaska Prepper is, please go check him out. Another great channel and a good friend of this community, as well as my channel. Other than that, folks, remember, folks, be safe out there and know you are not alone. I'll see you guys in the rebound. God bless. Stay safe.